Alright, welcome back to another PvP pet battle video. Going up against a pretty healy team here, but I got some good damage and a weather changer, so I should do pretty... There's Nathan, he apparently made a spooky dookie team. I'll talk to you later, Nathan. Sorry, I'm making a video. So, we're joined by Prokofiev's second Sonata, I believe? Yes, today. Turned the volume down a little bit, so hopefully it won't be too loud. Predicting the opener with one of these two pets for sure. So I'm going to go ahead, start with the Jademist Dancer to change the weather if that's what he has, or to take the weak damage from the build turret. Go ahead and throw out an Acid Rain here, just to kind of do some backline damage to his Blossoming Ancient. That turret doesn't hit me very hard, so I'm really not worried about it. I'm going to be surprised if he stays in, because he probably has all weak damage against me. I would imagine he has Repair with this sort of team. He's going to bring the Magical Crida, which is smart. But if he has Whirlpool, I'm going to be fine, so the only strong damage he possibly has is Surge, which he probably does have Surge, to be fair. But, now what do I want to do? I don't have any strong flying damage, unfortunately. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Spawn of Nathis. He can dish out some nice damage. Okay, so he's going to go for some healing, not showing me what he has quite yet. I'm going to go ahead and go under here, just to avoid that last round of turrets. So we're going to find out, oh, he's going to bring in the Blossoming Ancient. Well, I'm going to be able to hit him with this before he can change the weather, and then I might actually be able to kill him in 2 Swallow You Holes. Depends on how hard this hits. That hit pretty nice and hard. So he's going to go ahead and take a Swallow You Hole to the face, and if he stays in, he's dead here. Because he just buffed his overall health pool to where he is under 25% health. So yeah, he had to swap there. Well played. But I have a Thunderbolt to continue doing AoE damage to that Blossoming Ancient. He is not going to be able to stay alive here. I'm going to bring the Jademist Dancer to take that weak damage. There's the Magical Crawdad. He's going to try to get out a Wish onto the Blossoming Ancient, but I know better. Going to be able to throw out an Acid Rain to take away the Sunny Day, and that Blossoming Ancient is 1 hit away from death, so I'm obviously going to go for damage here in case he tries to swap him in. It'd be smarter for him just to wish the Clockwork Gnome. There we go. Now I'm going to be able to throw out my Rain Dance. I want to stand on my Elemental to take this mechanical damage for sure. And one more Acid Rain is going to take out his Blossoming Ancient. So then all I have to deal with is a Magical Crawdad and a Clockwork Gnome. Clockwork Gnome is actually my biggest enemy, because nice crit there. For sure, if I get another crit, I actually take him out. Nice. Well done, Alan. I had no idea what the queue was like, so I'm glad I brought a Jademist Dancer. I was trying to come up with a fun team with the Spawn of Nathis that was competitive. And I was having a hard time putting together something well, but I figured the Jademist Dancer is a very strong high tier 2, if not tier 1 pet. I'd probably put him as a tier 1, just because of how good he is in Clone Dance. Other than that, he's really just a high tier 2 pet, but he's very strong for sure. And, did the math, with Dazzling Dance, Jademist Dancer is actually just faster than the Tarot Claw with its flying racial, so that's awesome. Oh, he doesn't have the mechanical damage, so he's smart. He's using the... Oh, that was a less than ideal choice. But it surprised me that he has Blitz. I guess he was just letting me know. Alright, so hopefully this guy leaves the queue, because I don't want to queue into him with something that doesn't have a weather changer. Against that Blossoming Ancient, if you don't have a Jademist Dancer, you're going to struggle. So I basically just 2-pet him because the Jademist Dancer is that strong against his whole team. Hopefully the volume on the music here is better. I heard it was a little loud, so it is a little softer. I'm going to play a Squirky team. I've heard only the best things about Squirky for taking out healers. So, here's my Legion K team. Oh, no, that's just the pets. Yeah, that's obviously not a good team. There's Stuns and Bubbles. Oh, that's just a triple humanoid team. No, thank you. Sounds like Rachmaninoff to me. This is Prelude and G minor. This team looks really fun, but kind of healy. I don't know. I like it a lot. I'm gonna play Vengeful Bubbles. If I queue into that guy, I'm gonna really wish I had the Darkness. So let me see if there's a better team. Do I have a Squirky team with a Weather Changer? Oh, wait. How have I not done this? Jademist Dancer plus Squirky seems really, really strong. I bet that if you put Jademist Dancer and then Moon just like I had before, and then Squirky, that has to be a really strong team. I bet somebody's done that already. But I don't want to use two of the same pets back to back, so I'm going to go ahead and stick with this team. Possibly. Do I have any other Weather Changers? No. Oh. Actually, Alpine Foxling would be better, because you need that critter damage. That seems like a really strong team, like potentially tier 1. I'm gonna make that team right now. Alpine Foxling. And then the Jademist Dancer. That seems like a potentially tier 1 team, honestly. It's so strong. I'm gonna go ahead and save it as a tier 1 team for... I'll save it as a fun team for now. And maybe it'll get upgraded. Oh, let me go ahead and queue. I have the right moves? Yeah, I do. Huh. Squirky Dance. It's a pretty good name. See what we queue into. I feel really strong about this team. I feel like it's really, really powerful. Oh, I should have put my Jademist Dancer in the top. It doesn't particularly matter. I have no undead damage is one thing I have not so much going for me. What was that? No big deal. Oh, I shouldn't have been cocky. I'm just playing against him again. But I'm going to beat him. That Zandalar knee biter is a little scary, but I'm really not too worried. I have a very strong matchup against him. I'm going to go ahead and stun whatever he opens with. He's going to open with the Magical Crawdad. The only thing he can do to avoid this area is he could go for a Surge, but he didn't let me know what he had. So I'm going to go ahead, bring in... No, I want to do some damage. Do I? I'm going to go ahead and bubble. That could be really useful later. Yeah. Go for some damage. Yeah, that's going to block his Black Claws for 2 rounds, and he's not going to want to waste his hunting party to break my bubble. That's probably his best bet, honestly. Ooh, nice. Juicy. Got another round of bubble. He's going to break it with sunlight, but I'm going to change the weather on him immediately. No sunlight photosynthesis for you. Alrighty, smart. But If I get a crit, I still kill his Blossoming Ancient. So he's going to obviously go for that wish into the Blossoming Ancient here. Yeah, there it is. So I have a 55% chance to still kill the Blossoming Ancient. Oh, Zandalari Kneebiter. Well played. Okie dokie. Well, I'll go ahead and go for this because, yeah, I got a crit there. And 133 plus 25%. It isn't quite enough, I don't think. So I'm just going to go for this safe way. Now, he might go for some damage while I have Black Claw up, so I might swap. We'll see. If it brings in the Blossoming Ancient, I ain't scared. But this guy might have a Surge, which hits for about 500 damage right now. No, about 600 or Cleansing Rain, so I'm going to go ahead and bring in Squirky to soak that with a bubble. Oh, his bubble's gone, I forgot. Yeah, that Surge would have hit super hard on my Elemental. I'm going to go ahead and bubble. He's going to throw down his heal. I'm going to stun him. Ah, well played. But if I get 2 hard hits, I still kill his Blossoming Ancient here. And if worst comes to worst, I'll just swap and... Okay, well played, for sure. I think it's my best bet to just stay in and do damage here. Even if he gets a wish off on his Blossoming Ancient, that means his crab is going to die quicker. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and take the heal on the Blossoming Ancient. Obviously, I want to be able to change that sunlight ASAP. It's almost cheating to use the Jademist Dancer against the Blossoming Ancient, but I don't feel sorry for this guy. This team is so scummy. I wonder why this mate is looking like this today. It's possible there were a bunch of Ooh, that was a nice crit. It's possible there were a bunch of Bone Serpents or something, but even Bone Serpent would do pretty well against this team, so I don't know. I guess just some people have nothing better to do. But I'm having the time of my life using my Jademist Dancer. Might make this a pet spotlight video, because he's tearing it up against these Blossoming Ancients. Well, why not? Alright. So we're back. Got a Q-Pop finally. And I'm going to be trying this team that I still haven't given a name to. Shame on me. Going against a Drudge Ghoul and then 2 of the Death Knight pets. Okay, what does he possibly have? Oh, they're right here. No idea. We'll have to see. I'd imagine Drain Blood on this one and then Rot on this one. But they also could have Death Grips. We'll see. Now, he has all slow pets, so I'm going to be able to throw out my Wicked Soul and get a free Haunt to maybe juke his Rot, if that's what he's running, I imagine. No, he has Death and Decay, okay. Huh. Probably has Consume Corpse since he opened with the Dredge Ghoul. And then maybe Death Coil. Gonna go ahead and bring in the Enchanted Pen. I'll be able to get a Foreboding Curse on this guy. He's already slower than me, but that extra damage on those Haunts is gonna be awesome. He juked it. Very well played. Which means he either has Deep Breath or Plague Breath. I bet he has Plagued Blood and Plague Breath, because that's pretty good synergy. Yeah, there's the Plagued Blood. So he wants to try to heal his Dredge Ghoul with Plagued Blood. Oh, that was a nice triple hit. Gonna go ahead and Quills him, because he might have that Death Grip, so I don't want to really swap too much, because he might just mess with me. Now, he's gonna get a little, 2 heals to his Dredge Ghoul before I swap, but I'm gonna kill his Vile Brood if he stays in here. So, it's a pretty good matchup here. I like this team. This might be a tier 1 team, honestly. It's really strong. I'm gonna put it in tier 1. I mean, Jademist Dancer is probably tier 1. I'd give him tier 1 status. So there's the Rot, which would make Plague Breath a very odd choice, so I'm assuming he has Bone Bite now. I'm gonna go ahead and take whatever it is on my on my actual undead. Yeah, there's the Bone Bite crit, so I'm glad I didn't take that extra damage on my enchanted pin. He is a little squishy. Alrighty, so I'm going to throw up a heal here, see what he has. Bone Barrage. Okay, so it's a very dotty team. If he ran into an Emperor Crab, he would straight up get soloed by the crab. But good synergy here with those dots, and there's a breath. I'm assuming he does have the Drain Blood, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of a risk. I'm going to try to go for a Foreboding Curse. This is appropriate 3rd movement, my favorite concerto, by the way. For any of those who cared. And now I'm going to go ahead and dodge. He might use his Drain Blood here. If he does, that's really good for me. No, he didn't. Okay, but I didn't want to take the strong damage either. And he's actually going to die here. Especially with a nice triple hit like that. He's dead. So I'm going to go ahead and get the kill on him before he can heal. It'd be better for him to just go for damage, because he's obviously dead here. Yeah, he's just going to go for damage, so that's smart. I'm going to save my enchanted pin for later. And I'll take probably a Bone Barrage here on my Jademist Dancer. Hasn't come in yet. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and throw up an Acid Rain. I think that makes his Death and Decay do 8 rounds, but it really doesn't matter. We'll see. It does. Alright, so we'll go ahead and heal, and then use some Steam Vents. And he does have Consume Corpse. There we go. But I got a nice crit. There's really no way for him to win this one. He might take out one of my pets, but with those double crits, he is going to be unable to do that. I like this team, it's pretty cool. But a rabbit or a crab is going to destroy it, and as you can see, I didn't have much trouble with this very strong team. So I have to think of a name now. We're gonna save it under tier 1 as writing on the wall. We'll do a couple clone dances here. So Jademist Dancer. And this piece is gorgeous. We do Porcupet clone dance. This is a very strong team. From pretty sure this is a tier 1 team for sure. Yeah, it's a tier 1 team. Do I have any fun teams with the Jademist Dancer? He's so strong. Yeah, Salt Therapy. Why is that there? It's a tier 1 team for sure. Alrighty, and we're back. Gonna be playing with this next team, calling it Unhealable Damage. And I'm just trying to think about what could counter it. It's really strong, but with all these healers out today, well, this team not so much, but in general, should be really strong. Valk. Valk means I want to open with the Snarly. He's going to open with Warbot. I'm going to go ahead and throw a Bleed on him. I'm okay with the Minefield. I can soak it with my Jademist Dancer and not take too much damage. Go for a Surge in case he goes for an extra plating. He's going to go ahead and stay in. Huh. There's a Rocket. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my Jademist Dancer. Oh. Nice. I'm going to bring in Snarly. I didn't predict the swap there. probably going to bring in the Chaos Pup here. Is that Nethergate? Yeah, he's going to Nethergate me. Do I want to bother to go for the... I really want that bleed on him, but he's not going to let me do that. So I'm just going to go for a couple surges before he can Nethergate me. There we go. Now, he obviously has Consumed Corpse, which he wants to use with his Chaos Pup. So I'm going to Gimp that heal. Here's what I'll do, is I'll go ahead and go for a Bone Barrage. He might heal here. That'd be really smart. Yeah, that was a smart heal. I should have gone for the Call Darkness early, but it's fine. Now I'm going to go ahead and throw out a Call Darkness and take out his Chaos Pup quickly. That miss is really good for me. Super unlucky for him. Going to throw out a quick little Bone Barrage. So even though he was able to get off his whole heal, his Chaos Pup is still going to die. And he's barely done any damage to my Bone Serpent because of the miss. Yeah, I expected a swap, but I did expect into the Warbot. I guess soaking it with that high health Unborn Valk is pretty smart. Don't want to lose my my Bone Serpent for sure. He's going to take the... So yeah, Charlie's going to take the Curse of Doom. He can take it like a champ. It's undead damage. Alrighty, and I'll go ahead and take out that Valk here. He might swap. That'd be really smart because of the 40% hit chance, but this player doesn't seem very risky. He's going to have to go for a Shadow Shock because he's going to die here since he's using the health breed. And even if it was bounce, I would have just used a Surge. That was a mistake. You should have gone for the... Trying to think here. I'll go ahead and take the Shadow Shock. I'm kind of expecting Snarly to die. Not quite. I might try to tactically use Snarly to soak a minefield. We'll have to see. I'm actually going to go ahead and just throw up a bleed. He might kill me, and that's fine. Going to be able to get off a nice little surge. I have a bleed on the Warbot, so he's going to just die if he swaps, so he has to stay in. He's going to obviously kill me here. And I'm liking my chances a lot. I'm going to take that minefield damage on the Elemental, so it doesn't hit that hard. He has a rocket ready to launch, so I want to go ahead and kill him before he can do that. Now, I have a weak matchup against the Chaos Pup, but I just don't think he can out-damage my damage, honestly. Like, that's really all it comes down to. Go ahead and throw out Steam Vent while I have my crit chance up. And swapping was a really bad decision because now I have a 100% hit chance on Nocturnal Strike under Rain Dance. So obviously I'm going to take the opportunity to do that. And then he's going to die to a Call Darkness. Yeah, he should have just gone for damage because I had weak damage on my Jademist Dancer. Alrighty, so for this last battle we're going to be using the classic Clone Dance. Going to be playing up against this team with an Unborn Valk, Pet Bombling. Very similar to the last game. It's actually forcing me to start with my Blighthawk, which kind of sucks. I did not choose that. But it's okay. It's a glitch that sometimes happens. Honestly, if he starts with his Pet Bombling, I'll be fine using my Blighthawk first. And if he starts with his Valk, obviously I'll swap right to the Crab anyways. So, starting with the Pet Bombling, there's the swap from both of us, so I'm going to soak the mines, and then I'll soak his undead dots on my Crab. I'm going to go ahead and throw up my Shell Shield. And the only thing I'll take damage from is that Curse of Doom, which is basically negligible damage. My Crab could basically solo his team. It would just take a while to take out his Chaos Pup. So he's going to bring in a Pet Bombling. I'll go ahead and bring in the Jademist Dancer just because he has such a strong matchup. May as well heal. It'll also buff that Cyclone hit chance to maybe do a little bit of damage. Not much. My Clone Dance definitely did not do very good because of the Haunt, but I just had to kind of play around what he was doing. Oh crap, I should have swapped. So now I'm going to have to take that on my crab, most likely is what I will take it on. Oh well, that's fine.
Cheap shot.
He's going to swap me, so I'm obviously going to go ahead and take the opportunity to soak the minefield on the pet of my choice. Got a crit, which really is a bummer, but I'll be okay. Yeah, he has his Haunt on cooldown, so I don't care. Gonna go ahead and Ghostly Bite his Valk. Gonna bring in my Jademist Dancer. I am actually going to have to take those dots on my Jademist Dancer, but I'm okay with that because I really just want to get out that Clone Dance. He either has to go for the Haunt now and get it on my Jademist Dancer, or he's gonna have to get it on my crab. Oh, actually, if I crit, I kill him, so I'm gonna take the risk here because I am a little bit behind here on this battle, and he is gonna win the. He's going to kind of get that lucky chance. It's not that lucky, it's a 55-45 chance. But it's okay. I'm gonna kill his Chaos Pup before he can swap me. And then I'm actually going to reapply Acid Rain because I want that weather out. I'm about to die, but I will get a nice little attack off there. Well, I have to soak the vines on this guy because my crab will die. So, a nice high hit would be really good here if I can activate his racial. Oh, what a surprise. Okay. Well, that's fine with me. I'm gonna go for the Ghostly Bite, force at least a draw, and most likely I win. Like he has to hit really high in order to kill me. Okay, yeah, he didn't get a high hit, so gonna be able to heal and get the win. Very close game there. The minefield really messes with me on my strat because, you know, my whole team is the whole strategy behind Clone Dance is to use your abilities and be swapping through your pets and kind of utilize your synergy between your Cyclone and your Rain Dance to buff that hit chance. And then I have the Emperor Crab to soak Haunt dots, but really kind of made it awkward where I couldn't get out my Clone Dance if I wanted to soak all the undead dots on my crab, and I couldn't just dedicate, you know, just only do that all day because I wasn't going to get out enough damage. So I was a little bit lucky, I think, that he went for that explode early, but really it just came down to how hard did that last Shadow Shock hit me. So bit of an RNG win, but I'll take it. So very strong team here. I don't usually use it unless I have to, but just because today's spotlight is the Jademist Dancer, wouldn't it be a Jademist Dancer spotlight without a Clone Dance team? So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this this spotlight. He's a very strong pet, the Jademist Dancer. I'd give him tier 1 status. He's possibly just a high tier 2 pet, but he's really strong in the meta, and with that ability to be faster than a Tarot Claw with aquatic damage that hits really hard, as long as he has Dazzling Dance up. That's I mean, it puts him in a tier 1 status in my book. He's just really good at countering the beta. You know, if Bone Serpents go for Nocturnal Strike, it shouldn't land on him. He has that strong aquatic damage versus Tarot Claws. He has a nice beefy 317 speed. Pretty squishy. Not the highest attack power, but decent attack power. Yeah, just a very nice pet. I really like him. But thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next video.